of the oppression experienced by people behind bars.
The surprising thing is that it took so long for it to be a riot.
But there aren't more.
That they're not rioting every day.
When you're in a prison and you've dealt through all these different abuses and conditions, that's a kettle that begins to boil. When you treat someone like an animal,
it just makes them bite more.
Sitting here at GMST TV, we sitting here with Charles Johnson, aka Hammer, about to talk about the riot in Lucasville of 1993.
Yeah, Easter Day.
Easter Day.
Easter Sunday.
11 days straight. That's crazy. Our riot could last 11 days. Now, you feel me? We go get his perspective on what happened in the riot. You know, some stuff went down and this and that. Sitting here with Chuck. We go ahead, Chuck.
Okay. Don't forget this. Easter Day, 1993. On Sunday, Easter Day. I was outside lifting weights. And I heard him saying, lock the gates, lock the gates. It's a riot going down. So they started locking everything down. So we had L block open and the yard open. I remember they saying, if y'all gonna stay in, or you gonna get out. Most people say y'all gonna stay in, or stay here, or stay in, or get on that side, you gonna stay in, or you going out, going out. So, I'm talking real. This is some real shit. I never seen in my life. So what happened was, the first killing I seen was when the police got killed.
What day was that?
Like the eighth day or something, 7th, 8th day. And it was just like, and see, I know everybody, some inmates got killed. I see when they put plastic down this one guy's mouth, when they after all the riot happened, and his throat flashed back and choked him out. He died. But 11 people got killed. But I never seen a situation like that in my life. That's why I'm trying to talk to people. To do it right. Try to talk to people. And then I remember I was walking out of L Block, and a guy called this guy, Keith Lamar, a nigga. Which he on death row right now. He beat him with his walker. He killed him.
So, like, in the beginning of the riot, like, how did it all start? Like,
because the Muslims didn't want to take TV shots. That's what started the riot.
So why didn't the police, end it on the first day? Like, how did it last?
Because we had two police officers. They ain't gonna just run in like that because you got two police hostages. You can throw whatever you want to throw there. So you got to wait around and see how you gonna get the police. That's what I'm saying.
So the first day y'all took the hostages and they just was talking to y'all like back and forth, like try to negotiate to get the police officers out, how did that occur?
All day long. They talk all day long on the street. That thing that make that noise, talk all day. Y'all need to come out and all that, but we're not coming out. We lived off of commissary.
So in the first couple of days, like, how was it? Like, the atmosphere?
It was like, man, because they didn't start cutting the water off on us. Cut the water off, and we had nothing to eat, so we ate our commissary.
So y'all survived off the commissary for how long?
About like 7 days. Then they brought some bologna sandwiches. We ate them.
How did y'all get the bologna sandwiches? Like,
they pulled a truck in on the yard. They pulled a truck in, they had them on a truck. And then they come in, they put them up to the door, and we got them.
So what else was going on during this period of time of the rioting, like in these areas?
Everybody getting fucked up. Hit with weight bars, bust through walls with weight bars.
So I heard like that's the reason why they took weights out of the prison.
That's true.
I heard they gave y'all like respiration for some shit that y'all
after the riot. Everybody got money. I got a couple $1,000 for my property. Everybody got money. I think the mayor, somebody helped us got money. I can't, but it's, I think the mayor was the mayor, but we all got paid for the riots. I'm talking about TVs, lower blankets, all our property period.
So y'all lasted 11 days with no water, no electricity, all dark. So that means all the cells and stuff was dark, like at nighttime, pitch black.
Yeah, but they had like a little, when they cut the water, they had a little water thing, little water dripping. Dude try to catch water with a bucket, but he take a long time, but he was catching it. But we was drinking them pops and stuff and then Kool-Aid from the commissary.
So how did it all end? Like,
end because everybody was like they said it's coming in at the end. They coming. So the police already dead, so they coming. They came in. That was.
They came on in and got nasty.
Came in and got us. And I mean, then they sent us all in AC block, LC and AC block, naked, with the plastic cuffs on. We all naked. Put us in there, we all naked.
So how did they separate the ones from, getting the charges from the ones that
they didn't really know until everybody got to talking, because everybody was just locked up there. They locked everybody down, so then people started snitching on each other. That's how they caught him.
So that's how everybody got their charges out of it.
I seen him kill him, That's what happened.
Stirs me right now to this day that the clown played like this. And the man was fucking with me my whole prison experience there, from Mansfield all the way up to right now, prison time, he's still fucks with me and shit.
Was you over there for the whole 11 days?
No, I left out of there. I had to get the hell out of there. That experience, it was.
So he's there for that first day, did they?
No, I got it there. I got it there like an hour after it started, man. Shit, after I got into it with Detroit.
But they left y'all out there in the yard.
Yeah, they left out in the yard.
I know it had to be chaos out there in the yard.
Oh, they was doing all kind of crazy shit on that yard. They was raping boys and raping white boys in the bathroom, young white boys. Young white boy, the Kirk dog had in there, couldn't look no more than 12 years old. And he looked like he was 11 years old, to be honest with you. So I go in the bathroom, and Kirk dog got the guy in the figure 4. Yeah, so I ain't gonna lie, me myself, I was a booty bandit too. I mean, not going out there, but I like the booty and shit, so, cause that was my way to get my thing off too. And so, I go in the bathroom, Kirk dog busting the chump down, young white boy, I don't know who the fuck he is, so I said, Kirk, I'm next. That's how I go. I'm next. Nigga, what's up? And Kirk, I'm like, no, man, you can't go next and shit, right? And so I looked at Kirk and said, what? He said, you can't go next. So I looked at him and said, what? He said, man, I'm telling you, man, can't go next. So I said, cool. I leave it at that and shit, right? And it was a whole bunch of, young guys out there getting fucked and shit, and come to find out it might have been, related to me and shit, called, this clown was putting people in prison there. Yeah, Quincy Jones, and he shouldn't have been put in there. And they was end up getting raped. And I guess the young white guy might have been, related to me, cause the way Kirk was penetrating, it didn't look too pleasant. And there was another young white guy out there. He was getting raped. There's some young black guys were getting raped out there too. And it was sick and horrible, but that's how it goes in prison. If you can't fight defend yourself, ain't nobody gonna give a fuck how young you is or who you are. All they know is you're some fresh ass. And they gonna have their way with that ass. So, I felt like, Kirk was getting some fresh ass. So I left out and had to continue on getting some fresh ass and shit. And so I ended up in Lebanon, man.
So that's what they do with y'all after they took y'all off the yard?
They left us in a hole back there, K1, K2. And got kind of crazy back there because they put him in a cell with guys, like 8 or 9 guys, all butt naked, and dudes were getting raped in there. And so, because, Lucasville was all, Ohio prison is all about booty.
Yeah, this is Kunta Kenyatta here at Club 107, and I'm here with the brother Mosi Paki.
Mosi, let them know where you're from.
Well, I'm from Cleveland, Ohio, born and raised.
How much time did you do?
I did 25 years. I was sentenced to, originally I copped out with the prosecutor to do a deal for 5 to 25, no guns, no kidnapping. But the judge was a little bit disturbed because I represented myself throughout the whole case. And she convicted me and sentenced me to 15 to 25. So I did the whole 25 mainly because the Lucasville siege, and also the judge. I don't think she had wrote a letter that they should keep me. Said I'm too old. People think about picking up a gun.
So was you involved with the Lucasville siege?
In a sense, I was, because when the siege jumped off, I was in the L1, the last block to get opened up. And when it opened up, I was retained to the hallway. But throughout the 10 or 11 days, we needed water. So I went around to all the different blocks that I could get in, and we showed them how to break through these showers and get the water out the shower. And we used that water to drink. But other than that, I was what you call a shadow, just sitting around in the hallway, trying to stay out the way.
Yeah, how did that go? That had to be, a hell of an experience.
Yes, it was. Kunta, it wasn't like when we were there. We could go up and down the hall and this, that, and other thing. You were limited. And if you were in the hallway, you had what you needed to do, your personal things. We'll go down to the gym, and you had the bathroom to utilize in there. But other than that, how should I describe it? It was joyful, but it was also attentive, because you don't know if these guys are going to try to break in or what. But it was joyful in the fact that we got this. The L side is ours. We control this.
So they didn't accuse you of anything?
No. Oh, yes, they did. This is what happened, Kunta. First of all, they got conviction after conviction. Naturally, they convicted the Lucasville 5 first of all, and some other guys. But then they started losing cases, and they didn't want to lose anything, so they shut it down. And they convicted everybody else on RIB charges. And those RIB charges went against your parole. And if you had a max, you do your max. If you had light, you're still in there.
So what did they accuse you of?
They accused me and 11 others of conspiracy to murder the one guard that was killed.
And they found you guilty of that at RIB?
Oh, of course, naturally. RIB, if you go in RIB, you're guilty before you even go in there, no matter what the incident or the charge is.
So what the Highway Patrol had to say about that?
Brother Kunta, I and 11 others, I'm going to tell you what happened. When we got transferred to Mansfield from Lucasville, this legal team came down and advised us of the Fifth Amendment. So I said, if we can exercise our fifth, we can refuse to go in there. He said, that's even better. So we spread the word around. So about 12 of us that didn't go see anybody. We refused to go and be interviewed by anyone, because these guys went in there to the interviews and they got played on saying, okay, if you don't tell us about Hassan, Jason Robb, and this and that, we're going to put you on this case. So, they threatened them with all this old stuff. And then the guys that were involved in incidents took themselves out and put somebody else in their place, So other people got charged, wrongly. So me and the other guys, we didn't. So it was, if I remember right, it was 12 or 19 that were charged for conspiracy of murder to the CO as RIB conviction.
Oh yeah, and the highway patrol did try to pursue that at all.
Oh no, the highway, it was out of it. Was highway. They, like I said, Kunta, they didn't want to lose any more cases, and so
they some garbage.
Right, they put it down on a lock from RIB. You know how RIB is.
Yeah.
Once you go to RIB, you hit. You know, you're gonna do whatever they say. And as it was, I'm gonna tell you how it was, Kunta. I was the first group to go to OSP and open it up.
As a result of your RIB conviction.
Of course. And they wanted to break us. And we refused to be broken because we weren't going to be the ones that they could utilize to stimulate or control how to control the rest of the guys coming up, you know. But Kunta, it was 18 years in OSP. I did 18 years there in segregation. But those 18 years in isolation, I got a lot in common with my mind, my body, and my soul, and with other guys that were solid as well, you know. And as a result, my good brother, I'm here.
I was actually in, you know, Lucasville because of a race ride in Mansfield. So, you know, if you got anything like that on your record where they run those type of sweeps, you get caught up in it. And I end up doing 18 months in the hole for that. And that covered, you know, the time doing what the ride took place.
Right. Just because you're a prisoner or because the gates, the doors closed behind you when we become prisoners, it doesn't mean that we forfeit our constitutional rights. That's the Lucasville 5. George Skates, Jason Robb, there was members of the Aaron Brotherhood, Keith Lamont, also known as Bob Money Shakur, and the latter two are both Sunni Muslim. That is James Ware, also known as Namir Abdul Martini, and myself, Sadiq Abdullah Hassan. We comprise the Lucasville 5.